Hello and welcome back to a new CivClassic tutorial. Today we're going to be going over how to use Namelayer groups. Using Namelayer groups is something that can be a little bit confusing at first, so I'm just going to go over some of the basics you'll need to know when joining a nation. The first thing that you'll need to know is how to accept a group invite. Obviously, at first this might seem very confusing, so we'll just do an example. Let's say you joined the nation Icinia. Let's say that the owner of Icinia wanted to invite you to their factory group. They would do so by just inviting you. So, what does that look like? This is what getting invited to a group looks like. Hold on one second, let me scale this up. That's what the group looks like. You've been invited to the group Icinia Factories. Click this message to accept. Well, you can click the message to accept, and that works just fine. If you click, it joins the group. So, leaving a group is /NLEG, or if you want to use the GUI, /NL. Click, and then the leave group button, or NL leave group. Icinia Factories, and then it'll remove the group. Now, let's say that I got invited to a group, but I was offline, or somebody invited me, but I forgot to click it, and I can't click it anymore. I can type /accept group, or /NLAG, which is Namelayer accept group, and then hit the tab to see what group I want to accept. In this case, I wanted to accept Icinia Factories, and then I join the group. Very simple. Let's say I wanted to create a group and reinforce on it or something like that for my own personal use. If you want to do that, the easiest way is to use the /NL GUI. This GUI has a lot of helpful things, such as enabling the automatic accept group invites option, joining a password protected group, and creating a group. We'll just go over creating a group. If I want to create a group, let's say one that's private, let's make one that's my name. There we go. And now I own the group Rylith. You can see that my rank in this group is the primary owner. There's 4 ranks in a group: member, mod, admin, and primary owner. And owner. Primary owner is a 5th group option that can only be accepted if the group is transferred to somebody, or if it is the person who created the group. Let's say I wanted Lycabot to have access to stuff that I put on this group. These are things such as reinforcements, which can include doors, chests, etc., or if I want them to see snitch hits on this group. If I want them to be able to break blocks on the group, I would add them as a mod. Now, if I wanted to make it so then they could add other people to the group who can break and place blocks, then I would give them admin. Or if I trusted them to add admins, mods, and members, I would give them owner. Giving somebody owner is a lot of responsibility, but I'm not going to go over that. Somebody else in game can tell you about it, but it's mostly just stuff about group merging and deleting. I'm going to invite Lycabot as a member, because I don't really trust them on my personal group, but I do trust them to not steal all my stuff. So, I'll type in their name. And if I wanted to, I can hit tab, and that'll just autofill. Then, if I go on my screen, on the other screen, and I join it, and I open up the NLGUI, we can see that Lycabot is now a member of the group. If you click on the player, you can see that I can promote Lycabot to another rank if I wanted to. Or I can remove them by clicking their current rank. So, very simple. If I promote them to a mod, you can see that they're now a mod. And you can also remove them, meaning they're no longer on the group. You can add a password to the group. There's some self-explanatory prompts in there. You can set the group as a default group, which is helpful for things such as Citadel and Jukular. You can also modify the group permissions. However, this is mostly just for advanced users who know what they're doing. You can also look at some of the owner functions, like deleting, transferring, and merging a group. Linking doesn't really exist yet. There's also some basic stats. You can show players who are blacklisted on the group. Blacklisting is a whole mess that is related to group permissions. You can add people to blacklist, and you can invite new members using the cookie in the corner. Very simple. And if you want to delete the group, it's very basic. You confirm it, and it's gone. Very simple. I hope this was a decent and quick introduction to Namelayer, and I hope it helped you figure out some information. This video is pretty essential and integral to learning how to use Drupal and Citadel. Those videos will be set up soon. Thanks for watching.